Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's special feature. I'm your host, and together we are about to explore one of the most fascinating and at times controversial stories from the heart of the countryside. Out here in the fertile lands where crops rise high and livestock graze freely, life is never as peaceful as it may appear. Beyond the rice fields and the barns, another powerful creature lurks. It is ancient, it is massive, and it is relentless in its appetite. Farmers know its name all too well, the monitor lizard, also known locally as the earth dragon. These reptiles are among the largest lizards in the world, capable of growing several feet long and weighing more than a small dog. With sharp claws, muscular tails, and an incredible sense of smell, they are true survivors of nature. But for generations of rural families, they have also been an unshakable nightmare. You see, monitor lizards don't just wander through the fields for curiosity. They come hunting. Chickens, ducks, even young goats or pigs can vanish overnight, leaving behind only scattered feathers or the silence of a broken pen. And when a creature of this size strikes repeatedly, it's not just the livestock that suffers. It's an entire family's livelihood. Picture a farmer, after months of laboring under the hot sun, finally raising healthy animals to sell at market. Then, in a single night, a hungry monitor lizard tears through the fence and claims its meal. For the farmer, that is not just a lost chicken. That is food. That is income. That is survival stolen away. Over the decades, local communities have learned that coexistence is not always possible. When monitor lizards grow too bold, too aggressive, and too destructive, they must be controlled. And that leads us to one of the most dramatic and, yes, legal responses in the countryside: the annual monitor lizard hunts. Now, these hunts are not random acts of cruelty. They are strictly regulated, rooted in traditions that stretch back generations, and officially sanctioned by local authorities to protect farmland and preserve balance between humans and the wild. In fact, for many villagers, these hunts are not only about protection, but also about pride. They become a test of courage, skill, and endurance. Man against reptile. Farmer against the dragon of the earth. Imagine the scene. At dawn, hunters gather, armed not only with weapons but with stories passed down from their fathers and grandfathers. The jungle floor trembles underfoot. Every rustle in the brush could be the beginning of an encounter. And when the moment comes, when the hunter finally locks eyes with this prehistoric beast, it is a clash that symbolizes survival itself. Tonight, we will take you inside this extraordinary world. We'll hear from farmers who have faced devastating losses, from hunters who dedicate themselves to protecting their communities, and from experts who explain the ecological role of these creatures. You'll see the tension, the tradition, and the sheer scale of the battles that unfold each year. So, stay with us, because what begins as a story about a reptile is in truth a story about people, about resilience, about culture, and about the eternal struggle between humankind and the wild. This is the tale of the earth dragon, the monitor lizard, and the hunt that defines a way of life.